Dylan, yeah? Will you put your clothes back on? No. Dills? Oh, we've had this chat. Dills? What? No, you can't go on, Dills, like that. Okay? You got it? Okay. Do. We have to come up with a team tune, Dills. Pick it up, Shonny. Welcome to tonight's episode of
Cooking with the Treyvauds.
We have been practicing. Now, we've been having a few little technical difficulties earlier on. We're in there, Dills, are we? Hang on a sec now. We get on this so we can see all our... Here we go. That is sideways. Now... Oh, turn down volume. We'll eventually figure all this stuff out, guys. When the big companies come in and sponsor us. Now, and we get across here for comments. Boom! We are ready. Anybody else feeling like Tom Hanks minus the beach and the sun? Huh? Stuck in the house? I tell you. Okay, guys. Huge welcome. Let's get rid of this. If you're on the old tweeter box thing, stick up Cooking with the Treyvauds hashtag. It's going. We get it trending. We get it whatever. Stick it up. Really appreciate it. There are literally thousands of people that have been following this, and it's just been absolutely what a roller coaster of a ride. To think that three guys like this in a kitchen at home in Kerry can have such an effect on cheering people up, teaching them how to cook. I tell you, it's just absolutely fantastic, isn't it, guys? Yeah, it's been cool. We were inundated on Monday, and even yesterday, because a lot of people went back onto Monday's video yesterday and then did the actual dish. Pictures, family sitting down together, sitting there. You know what? I said I'd dress up today. Everyone's in tracksuits, everyone's cooking in their pajamas, they're having a laugh, they're cooking together, and it's been absolutely incredible. So tonight, we're going to do a very simple chicken curry. Because kids, listen up. There's 1,000,001 curries you can do, kids, right? That take maybe 2 hours popping away in a pan and all this kind of stuff, or stewing away in the oven. We're going to do the easiest chicken curry on the planet. And people are saying, my kids don't like curry. They do, and they will, once they cook it themselves. So, we're going to do a little bit different tonight, guys, because quite a few people are saying, any chance you could slow down a bit. So we're going to prep everything, and then we're going to say, right, catch up, guys, and give us a shout out. So we've got a bit of time to say shout out to people, because there's loads of people asking me to shout out. On that note, I wrote down a couple of them here. Apparently, Dipna and Senan in Monaghan are having a cook-off competition with Audrey and Scarlett. Send in the pictures, guys. I want to see both of you, and I'll be the judge who was the best dish. We've got Michelle O'Keefe, who's watching and has been can't wait for this all day. Michelle, a huge hi to you, and a massive special hello to one hell of a special lady up there in Donegal. That's right, Leah McIntyre. I hear you've been looking forward to this all day, and we're delighted you're here watching it. Okay, so we'll ask for shout outs. If we see it, we're going to shout them out and say hi to everybody, because people love that kind of stuff. Right. Where are we going to start? Dills, you're up. We need to practice this, don't we? Poor old Dills. Kids, make sure you're getting stuck in and help. So we're going to prep up everything, guys, all right? You keep an eye on the screen. Is there any comments coming in there? Make sure, lads, tell us where you're watching from. Put up the pictures, put up the comments. Let us know what's going on so we can interact, okay? So first of all, I have got 4 breasts of chicken, okay? And the bin here beside me, all hands are washed and all that. Oh, by the way, listen. If you're going to get on and start moaning, going, there's raw chicken near a glass of wine, jump off to some other channel. No interest in moaners. This is a no moan zone. See what I did there? Moan zone. Moan rhymes with zone. You got it? Are you going to do the sizzle dance with me tonight?
No.
We're going to work on it. Moms, dads, most importantly, grape juice. Kids, have you got your Ribena? And everybody, let's do a big cheers before we get started. Where's your glass? Dills. Big cheers.
Cheers.
Happy cooking. Okay, let's go. So now, we're going to get the chicken. I told you earlier on, guys, if you want, have this done in advance, okay, to speed up the process. Just cut the breast of chicken in half, okay? Watch carefully, kids. You watch me do the first one, and then you guys can start helping. I'll move that out of the way for a sec. And then you guys can start doing the other one. So come down at about a 45-degree angle. You see, I teach you maths as well as cooking because we're not in school. And just cut them at bite-sized pieces. Now, the reason why we're coming in at an angle, guys, is this makes it cook a lot quicker. You keep an eye on the screen, make sure it's... Okay, so watch me again. Shawnee, make sure you come in close. Put out your breast of chicken, 45-degree angle. Okay, see the way it's nice and thin? And that means it's gonna cook even quicker. Okay? Lovely. All right, kids, grab your chicken and start jumping in and cutting them all up. So, are you going to do one? I hope so. Go on. Mind your fingers. Good man. Made a mess of that one, but it's okay. Do a little bigger. Yeah, that's it. Hold it. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Hold that piece there with your fingers. There you go. Perfect. Are we done? Well, hey, commanders! Excellent. Kids, there is no such thing as doing this wrong, okay? We're learning all the time. The most important thing is that we're learning how to cook and we're enjoying it. Sean, it's okay to laugh. It's okay to laugh. I showed it's okay to cry. So it's okay to laugh. Okay, 45-degree angle. That video, by the way, guys, is now at almost 550,000 views. Absolutely insane. And comments coming in from all over the world. Unbelievable. Okay, and I put up a thing today earlier on saying every day closed is a day closer to opening back up again. So we can't wait to get the restaurant back open again. How are we looking at comments there, Dills?
Darren is cooking in Sharon Harbour, Appley.
Ooh, excellent. Good man, Darren. I hope you're enjoying it, buddy. Now, last breast of chicken. If I'm going too fast, guys, just give us a shout. Tell us to slow down. I'll probably say no, keep up, but give us a shout out anyway. Okay, so here's our last bit of chicken, and then we're going to wash our hands, put away that board. So that's all our chicken prepared, okay? So put away this board, wash the hands, and clean the knife. Dills, tell them a joke. No, don't tell that one, actually. Now, check out the comments. Does anyone come up with stuff?
Fiona, well done, Paul and family.
Thanks, Fiona.
Mary Lynch said, shout out to Aeon and Sue in Valencia Island.
Excellent. Wow, there's a lot of people tuning in. Okay, so we've got our chicken done, so we can forget about that for a second. Now we want to get everything else ready for the chicken. So we're going to get our mushrooms. Okay, kids, watch me do the first one, and then you copy me, okay? So a mushroom, can you see that all right, Shani? Mm-hmm. Just cut it in half, and then cut it in half again, like that. Okay? So cut it in half, and in half like that again. So we want to basically quarter the mushrooms, okay? If they're very big, so let's just say this one here is very big. So watch this one. So we're going to cut that in half, and then we just cut it into 3 pieces. So little bite-sized pieces. So it's all going to cook pretty much the same time. How are we all doing? Everybody keeping up?
There's something wrong with the comments there.
What have you done?
I don't know.
There we go. Now, shout out if you see something, guys. Everybody all right? I wanted to do this so that people can keep up with me. I could have had all this ready, but this is much more fun. I want you cooking at home with mums and dads. Actually, speaking of which, bit of grape juice. Beautiful. Okay. Now, so we go maybe another 2 more mushrooms should be loads.
Gemma is watching from Glasgow.
Wow, how are you doing, Gemma? Fantastic to have you on board. Okay, so I've done about 6 or 7 mushrooms. Chuck them over there, buddy. Now, our onion. So let's just chop and tail the onion. And we want to put in a fair bit of onion in this, guys, okay? Because we want to kind of caramelize them like what we did yesterday, get them nice and sweet. And that, of course, counters with the what do you call it? The savouriness of the curry sauce, okay? So we're going to put in 1 big onion. If you've got 2 small ones, that's what you use. Lovely. Now, and I want to give a massive shout out to Cole as well yesterday. Cole loves his iPads and loves the cooking, and his mom sent us a load of pictures of Cole, and it was just absolutely fantastic. It's amazing to see the impact something as simple as cooking with your family is having on so many different people. Now, I forgot to say there, huge shout out, lads. We've got Bernard Jackman, ex-Irish rugby international, and his family watching and cooking at home. Brilliant to have you on board, Bernard, and thanks a million for all the support on Twitter today. Fantastic. So chop up your onion, just cut it in half and then we slice it like this. And as I said guys, this is the most basic and simple of curries that you can ever see. Let's throw in our onions. How are we getting on there, Dills? Anything? You're in charge of keeping an eye on the board.
Barry Clifford is watching from Blackwater.
Barry, good to have you on board, buddy.
And Sean is cooking in Longford.
Hello, Sean.
Noel O'Brien says Shankill 92 when he played football with you.
Ah, Nobs. There's the memories. We had some crack on a soccer pitch, Nobby, and we had even more crack with the grape juice afterwards, didn't we? Fantastic. What a player. What a player. Now, we're just going to get 2 cloves of garlic. If you want extra garlic, throw in 3 or 4. By the way, this is only ideas, guys, for you to do at home. If you say, oh, I don't really like that, swap it with something else. Or I say, I really wish I could put that in. Well, then you throw that in, okay? It's a simple recipe, and I hope all the kids are really enjoying it. Moms, dads, I'm going to tell you one thing. A load of you are saying your kids don't like curry. Watch them eat this afterwards.
Bernard said thanks.
Bernard, fair play, Bernard. It's brilliant. You're an absolute gent. So remember, kids, we showed you yesterday the back of the knife for crushing the garlic, okay? Don't waste money on fancy, silly equipment that you don't need. Back of a knife is just as good as a garlic crusher, and you save yourself a couple of quid. Now, 2 cloves of garlic. Oh, by the way, I forgot myself. Turn on the kettle. Dills, go turn on the kettle. That's for the rice. Turn on the kettle. Get one of the kids to fill it up and turn it on so it saves us time. I told you guys to put it on. I forgot to put it on myself. Now, how simple was that, guys? That's pretty much the base of our chicken curry. And now we're going to get ready for the base of our rice. So, small leeks is all I can get my hands on. Top and tail them. I'm going to slow down once we have all this prepped, guys. Okay, so everybody's going to be catching up. So don't worry if you think you're falling behind a little bit. Get your leek, guys, right down the middle. Okay. And then we're going to do the other one here. Actually, I'll do them slowly for you. Okay, so cut one in half and then just slice, slice, like so. Okay, really, really simple. And this is the key to cooking, guys, is get everything ready before you start. Saves all the hassle, and then we can have a glass of wine while we're having a chat. Now, that's number 1. Second leek, right down the middle. And then we are going to slice exactly like so. Take the pictures, guys. I want to see the kids. We got a picture of a little girl yesterday in her chef's outfit. The quality of the food that was put up in those pictures was unbelievable. It was better than the stuff we did. And we see some plates we're going, that's better than we just made. Fantastic. So make sure, keep sharing, keep sharing, keep sharing. Now, our leek, I'm going to put this into a little whisk, or sieve, I should say. Just a little sieve. We just want to give it a quick wash because sometimes leek are full of soil and all that kind of stuff. So Shoni, over to the sink with me here. So just a bit of cold water and just rinse the whole thing through. Dills?
Yeah.
Now they know what to do. You come over and do this for 30 seconds and then turn it off and drain it. Okay? So we let Dills finish with that. Shoni, back over with me. Get the kids doing that, guys. Now, for the rice, I've got a shallot. Use an onion, it's fine. Whatever you have, this is what we had in the house. So this is what we're going to use. How are we looking, champ? Everybody keeping up? Everybody all right?
Mike O'Malley said a bit little slower.
Slower. I'll slow down, Mike, if you slow down filming me. Myself and Mike go back a long way. We did a lot of our stuff on Irish TV back in the day. Fado, fado. Good to have you on board, Mike. No bother, man like you. How are we getting on, Dills? Okay, so just wait, leave it in the sink to drain out, okay? Perfect. Don't worry, I'm going to stop. Once I get everything prepared, we're going to stop and we're going to go through everything and people can catch up that way. So my shallots, is that glass in the way, champs? Is that all right? So this is for our rice. As fine and as thin as you can, okay? But don't worry about it. The important thing when you're cooking is that you're cooking, okay? Every time you learn, every time you get better. That's all that matters. I thought I had to take a drink every time you take a drink. How are your comments going there? You're very slack.
There's no one commenting.
There is people commenting.
There's loads.
Look, gone.
Oh. Hi, Kyla.
Who? I missed it.
Kayla, Saoirse, and
hey, Phil, there's Phil Thompson. Speed up, man. Phil, you know yourself. We gotta slow down, make sure everyone's on board. I met Phil I don't know if anyone saw a particular video of, let's just say, a particular TV chef. I'll say no more. It hit, I don't know how many millions of views. That's how myself and Phil became mates. Social media can be brilliant, lads. You can meet the oddest of people in the oddest of places. Not that you're odd, Phil. Okay, keep going. Now, so we're just going to chop up these two. So I've done 2 small shallots there. You use an onion, a big onion, or something similar. Into my dish. This is called, technically kids, mise en place. I'm teaching you cooking, I'm teaching you maths, and now I'm teaching you French. This is grape juice, or as the French call it, le grape juice. Or is it la? Which one is it, Shani?
Dunno.
Ladies and gentlemen, show me the phone. Introducing you tonight, the one and only Sean Treyvaud. He's in charge of all our camera work and everything, very shy. If you're on TikTok, that's where he is. Okay, so throw our onions into our pan. And now we're going to get 2 cloves of garlic. I'm kind of going a bit slow, guys, just so we can all keep up. And anybody looking for a shout out, we're going to be doing that. Dills, you keep an eye. We're going to be doing that in a couple of minutes.
Can you use celery instead of leek, Dad?
100%, just as good. Yeah? The simple answer to cooking is use whatever you want. Anything you want, guys, is perfect. I'm going to put in 3 cloves of garlic because that one was a bit damaged and I lost half of it.
Sandra and Lauren are watching from Limerick.
Hello, Sandra and Lauren from Limerick. Thanks a million for coming on board. Guys, the amount of people that have shared this all over social media has been absolutely insane. It's fantastic. Okay, do you know what we'd normally be doing right now? We'd be listening to the 6 o'clock news going, oh my God, I'm actually, I can feel the onions in my eyes after all the stuff I'm after doing there. So isn't it great not to be watching the news? So, back at the knife. And here we go. Kids, we're going to be peeling carrots in 2 seconds. You guys are doing all that.
Dennis Horgan is watching from New York.
From New York. Dennis, my man, fantastic.
Denise.
Or Denise.
Denise.
Naomi and Maria.
Good man, Dills. In fairness now, this is only our second go, lads. We are learning. And he is out of school for the last 4 or 5 days. So the old brain isn't ticking as much. Okay. So you see what we're doing here, guys? We're getting every single thing prepared. And now I'm going to I have 3 carrots, but I think 2 is enough. Kids, are you ready? Top and tail the carrots. Top and tail. Okay? That's our kettle boiled. Make sure your kettle is boiled. And a little peeler. I've only 1 peeler. Okay? Dills, I'm going to do 1, then you're going to do the other. So just peel our carrot as normal, guys. Okay? Then I'm going to wash my hands, and Dills is going to finish off the second one for me.
Ronan and Rory are enjoying the fun from Clarny.
Hey, Ronan and Rory. How you doing, guys?
Paddy Cahill remembers your blonde, streaky hair.
Paddy, don't
Cahill.
go there now with my blonde hair. At least my blonde hair was natural, unlike your bleached hair. A good old schoolmate, Paddy Cahill. Oh, lads, we worked together in a hotel up in Dublin as well. Paddy's a good guy. Oh shit, I just, oh kids, sorry about that. That actually happens the odd time. The odd dodgy word comes out of my mouth. I peeled your carrot, Dills. You got away scot-free. Okay. You wouldn't see that on the old skiing show. Skiing, as in, like skiing, not what you thought I was going on about. I have to cover my ass. Okay, wash this, and then we're going to chop. Now, Dills, there's our leeks. We're going to bring that over here. Bring that over and dip it into the one with the onions, not the one with the chicken, not the one with the mushrooms. Did you put it in the right one, Shoni?
Did you say not the one with the mushrooms?
Not the one with the mushrooms.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Dills.
I thought that was you.
Right, so, change of plan. Change of plan. The leek is now going in with the chicken curry, not the rice. I love it. Totally. That's the beauty of cooking. Well, we don't need it anymore. That's the beauty of cooking. It actually, well, we're all going to be going in the same way anyway. It doesn't matter. That's what I love about food. People get so obsessed with recipes, as Dylan Treyvaud has just proved. There is no such thing as a recipe. It's whatever you're doing. I love it. Okay, kids, I'm going to do 1. Watch me carefully. We've got a carrot. Maybe get mom and dad to do this first piece, okay? Hold it nice and tight, and we're going to cut it into 3. 1, 2, 3. Into 3 pieces, okay? Pick up a carrot and we'll do this one together. Take your time, fingers in, hold it down nice and tight, and slice it, take your time. If you're really worried, turn it on its side like that now so it won't rock. okay? And we can do it this way. What we want is a little kind of dice, is what we're gonna call this, okay? So, and then we're gonna turn it sideways. I'll take my time. Do you think you'll be able to do this, Dills? Okay, down in half. And look at this, kids. This is the size we're looking for, okay? Like so. Have a look at this, guys. If it's a little bigger or a little smaller, it doesn't matter, okay? If it's your first time doing it, whatever way you've cut it is perfect, okay? So I'm gonna fly through these. Okay, you take your time, kids. We're gonna be doing a catch up now in 2 minutes. Anything else there, Dills? Now, the better you get at this, kids, see the way I did 3 at the first time? The better you get at this, you can throw in a few more pieces at the same time. So look, I got 6 or 7 there. Bunch them up and take your time. Take your time. As you get used to it, all of a sudden you start to get a little faster and a little better, okay?
Mary Reid said hi from the town of Attorney.
Where? Attenroy, is it? Attenroy. Thanks a million. Okay. Now, I tell you what, kids. Because of our little mistake a couple of minutes ago, adding the leek to the mushrooms, I'm going to put the carrots into the next dish, okay? Okay? Now, that's what it's all about, lads, having a laugh inside. Which is better, sitting watching depressing news or in the kitchen cooking together, having an absolute blast? Did I put garlic in? I did. Dills, watch me now because you're going to finish these off while I cut my hands. Okay, I'm going to do a shout out to everybody, guys. The feed comes up about 30 seconds before or after this. So if anybody wants to shout in, let us know.
Yvonne was wondering, can we use cashew nuts?
Cashew nuts, absolutely. Do you know why I didn't do nuts? It's because it's probably the most dangerous allergy that's out there. And I got my little buddy JJ Nolan up in Dublin. He's watching, he's very allergic to nuts. So I didn't put any nuts into this. But yes, absolutely. Or do you know what else goes great with this? Almonds. Okay, Dills, take your time. Watch where my hands are now. Hold them back. Take your time. 1, 2. I'm going to wash my hands. You finish that off me. And put the carrots into this dish, not the one that should have just only had mushrooms and leeks. Okay, buddy, knock it out of the park there. Give us a shout out, guys. We'll get as many as we can. Wow. Please say hi to Amelia and Ben in Kilkenny. Hi, guys. Why are those coming up? Senator in Killarney. Cole says he's going to try and stay away from Mommy's Ribena this time. Bro, I love it, Cole. You made us laugh, Cole. I have to admit it was fantastic. Love the almonds, yeah. Shout out to Callum and Leon Barrett. Hey, Davs, another schoolmate. How we doing, guys? In Glen Bay, Marion, how we doing? Liz is in Raheny. Hi, Liz. Shout out to Freddie. Shout out to Tommy Kern. This is brilliant. Shout out to my beloved sister Lou and Coco. Hi from Kilcummin. Hi, Maura. How are you? Can you come down and taste it from Dublin? Please do, Terry. Love to have you down. Hanging on there, buddy. Excellent. Paul, loving the cooking with the seed, doing nice pasta dish. Yeah, we try and do a pasta dish. If people want me to do this again, guys, or want us to do this again, give us a shout. Why does that keep going up there? Now, Shawnee, you do a few shout outs there for us as well.
Go on.
Go on, yeah, work away.
Ryan in Clarny.
Yeah. Good man, Nelson.
Yvonne is cooking.
The Master Chef Ryan Maloney, a Liverpool fanatic.
Ryan, I love you. Anybody who loves Liverpool, and don't listen to what anyone says. We have won the Premiership. Don't listen to them. Okay, guys, I'm going to turn on the pots and pans here, and then we'll continue more shout-outs. So turn on the heat. 1 for the rice. Might help if I had this stuff on. Okay, you're probably using the hobs at home, so that's perfect. And I'm going to concentrate on the rice first, guys, okay? Keep shouting out if you see anything.
Yvonne wants a shout out. Yvonne McHugh.
Hi, Yvonne, how are you? God, there's loads of comments coming in, guys. This is fantastic. Hi from Gooseberry Hill. Hi, Breda. Saoirse Owens. Come on, my kids are starting. Okay, enough talking. We'll shout out. Okay. Okay, so a good knob of butter into your pan, okay? So butter for flavour, oil for heat. You watch Treyvaud's Kitchen on Virgin Media, you'll have seen this loads of time. So a little bit of oil, and that stops the butter from burning. Now, here's where it gets really, really simple. Okay, so we're doing the rice first. So in with our carrots, in with our onions, and in with our garlic. Beautiful. Try that over there, buddy. We're going to throw in a handful of our raisins, okay? If you don't want to do it, keep it out. But trust me, it goes really well with the curry. So just throw in a handful of raisins like that. You probably, maybe a little bit more. Maybe a handful and a half, okay? That's the beauty of the way I cook as well, guys. We don't need to measure anything. Over there. Now, kids, anybody watching on Monday, can anybody remember how much is it of a portion of rice per person? How do we... Woo! We knew that was going to happen. That was all part of it. Oh, lads, the beauty of life. The beauty of life.
Zeus Hendy wants us to say hi to Nana. Can't be here to watch, but is looking forward to watch you at a later date.
Excellent. That's my own mother and father sitting at home, like most elderly people. She'll kill me for saying elderly, but most elderly people sitting at home in their house, stuck.
Want you to slow down a bit?
Gavs, I'm going to slow down in 2 minutes once we get all this part, but I will slow down. So, just to recount, to get everybody...
Whoa!
Okay, we obviously have a dud with that one. Okay, we're going to move that one over here. And we're going to swap this over. This is all part of the entertainment. You don't see Neville doing this kind of stuff. Next, we're going to blow up the whole house. And then, we're going to come back. That's a dodgy one, Dills, obviously. Now, let's see if I can get this one going.
Kerry asked if the leak's gone in.
I like the camera work there, Shorty. Okay, now what were we talking about? We get more views now. See the way? Remember I told you if we do a bit of fire and blow up the place, more people will come watching. Perfectly planned. Okay, so remember what I said, guys. A handful of raw rice per person. So one, and this is basmati rice. Somebody was asking earlier on, can you use long grain? Absolutely. So we're cooking for 4, so we're going to throw in 6 or 7. That way we've got more for tomorrow. 3, 4, count with me, kids. 5, you know what's coming up, Dills, don't you? 6, 7, that's loads. What did I say to you yesterday, guys? Food talks to you, and it's coming up for the first time of the night. Listen. It's the sizzle dance. The sizzle dance. Come on, Dills, you got it. Work with me, Sizzle dance. Not allowed to embarrass my kids. Let's season. Here we go. Really, really simple. Rock salt is all I ever use. A good pinch. Don't tell me that's too much. I know what I'm doing. Okay? So it's a good pinch of rock salt. Dills, kids, 22 twists of the pepper mill. In we go. 22. Into that, I am throwing my vegetable stock cube. Wait till you see. This is a great tip and makes it really, really easy to cook the rice. Now, lovely jubbly into the bin. How many have you got there? Okay, so just crumble up your veg stock cube like so. Quick wash of the hands, and then we're going to go stirry. This one's no good. It's not blowing up on us.
I know.
No fun. Okay, now comes the curry. Somebody was on asking me, can you use curry paste? Absolutely. But I want people to start off just on especially if you don't like the curry. If you want it strong, bang in as much as you want. This is a mild curry, and I'm going to put in maybe about 2 teaspoons of it. But don't measure it. Just use your eye, okay? So shake it in. Okay. And we get all the flavour in there now. So that's about maybe 2 teaspoons, teaspoon and a half, okay? And now, when we taste that, you're going to get this lovely, subtle flavour of curry. It's a real simple dish. In the rice, and a little bit in with our chicken as well. Okay, so stir that up.
Philip says, hope it's okay for vegans.
Absolutely. You can have the raisins. I think vegans at this stage know exactly where I stand. It's amazing. Actually, I won't go there. Better not say what I was about to say there. Okay, so mix it all up. Now we've got a beautiful curried rice, and we're going to make a beautiful curried chicken as well. Now, because we're down 1 heater, I'm going to put this over here in a sec.
Chantel said, aren't you supposed to wash the rice?
Well, you don't have to. You can if you want. But this is the easiest chicken curry you're ever going to see made, okay? So now, we want to coat all the rice, all the onions, everything with the oil and the butter, okay? So Dills, you're going to mix that up there, and I'm going to get the kettle.
Tony and Yvonne want to know what's in the pan.
Look back on the video.
Thank you. There's carrots, there's onion, there's everything except for leek. That's what's in the pan. Okay, I'm gonna bring my kettle over. Now, we've got our curry. How are we looking? First of all, a little bit of grape juice. Okay, that just adds to the flavour. If you don't want to add it in, just stick with the water. How are we looking? Good mixing. Every kid should be mixing now at home. Lovely job. Yeah, that's it. When you're doing it, guys, right, kids, you want to come in here, Shawnee, and come here so they can see this. It's getting a little bit of a crust on the bottom of the pan. That's exactly what you want. So anybody who's allergic to nuts, this is a great tip. That's going to make the rice nice and nutty without adding in any nuts. Okay, perfect. A little bit of white wine.
Grape juice.
You know what's coming. Still no. There's only a few more of these left. Like, you have to join in. There's kids around the world doing the sizzle dance. No? Luggage. Okay. So stir all that in. Stir all that in. Simple. Absolutely beautiful. Anything difficult, guys? How are the comments going, Dills?
Helen Barter, all missed one part. Can you save videos? Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. So the one we did on Monday is still on the feed, okay? The one that we're going to do today will save and that'll stay up so you can watch it tomorrow or the next day. Now, here we go. Pay attention. Water. How much? Watch me. So just pour it in. And we're just going to go about a fingertip over the rice. Okay? And now that's all nice and calm. And we're going to stir it. I'm going to have to put it over here. We're going to stir it every now and then. Get a nice close-up of that, Shoni. And as the water evaporates, we're waiting for the carrots to be cooked and we're waiting for the rice to be cooked. It's as simple as that. Okay? So we're going to push that in here and then we're going to move it over. Mind yourself. Look at the comments there, Dills. If there's anything coming. Shoni, you follow me over here. So look at this, guys. We just got a nice little simmer and everything's going to cook away nicely. We'll come back to that now in a few minutes and now we're going to get cracking onto our chicken.
Chantel asked, is this an Irish man's curry?
Yeah, this is a simple curry. And the reason why I want this being done is because I want to introduce kids to different flavors in a really easy way. We could, like I said, we could be doing pastes, we could be doing all kinds of stuff, and we could be making it really difficult. It's the flavor of the curry I want you getting into. And most importantly, you're cooking with mom and dad and you're having an absolute laugh. That's all I care about. That's all I give a damn about. Everything else, there's experts that'll tell you to do it this way, tell you to do it that way. This is the way we're doing it tonight. Beautiful.
Margaret was wondering, is it gluten-free?
Yeah, absolutely. 100% gluten-free. I'm going to show you how we thicken the sauces. Okay, so we now have our rice on. I'm just going to give everything a little wipe down and give everybody a chance to keep up. Let me know if you're still all right, guys. Let me know if you're keeping up with us. And give us a shout out if you want us to give you a shout out. Do I need that? No, so I'm going to get it out. Great practice, guys. As clean as we go along, okay?
So. Or I was saying, when will the next cooking video be?
That's all down to you guys. Do you want me to do another one? If you want us to do another one, give us a shout out in the comments. If we see people want to do this, we're going to keep doing it. To be honest with you, we don't really have much else to be doing, do we?
No.
No, so we've no problems doing this. And we're loving the reaction with people. Okay, my copper pot that my beloved sister gave me. Shoni, you're going to have to probably go up a little bit so people can see this. Now, same again, guys. Butter for flavor, oil for, let me hear you kids, oil for?
Heat.
Heat, absolutely. So, listen, don't be worried about calories and all that kind of stuff. A knob of butter, okay? We don't need any more butter. Throw that over there for me. And then come back and see if there's any comments. And now, a little bit of oil. So we get the butter for flavor and the oil for heat. So the oil is going to stop that butter from burning.
They all want you to have another one.
They all want, well, I guess if everybody wants us to do another one, we'd only love to do another one. So now, we're throwing in our mushrooms, our onions, our garlic, and our...
leeks.
You made a bit of a cock-a-leaky there, Dills, didn't you? Okay, so we're going to throw that all in. But as I said, it doesn't really matter, guys, okay? So, throw that over there first. And now, see the way everything is nice and relaxed at the moment? So, it's real simple cooking. There's no need to be getting stressed out about this kind of stuff at all. So, we're going to season everything now while it's all under control. A little bit of heat there. So, same again, salt. You must season everything. Absolutely everything. Okay, salt. Where's our peppermint chips? Kids, pick a number between 17 and 19. That's how many twists we're going to put in. The first person to get it in is right. 17 and 19. Shawnee, you tell me. Kids, tell me the answer and tell me your name. How many are we putting in? Anybody? Anybody? We have to wait for you guys. Gotta wait for you. Anybody? Oh, close. Close. No, nobody. I want to see some kid. Give me a shout. This is my way of slowing things down, guys. 17 and 19. Somebody wants me to do fish. Who was that? Mary? You never know. How many twists of the peppermill? A number between 17 and 19, kids. Come on. Can we have another one? No. Monica and Bill in Cork City. Hi, guys. I'm starving watching this. Good, Colin. Thanks a mil. Not relaxed here. Michelle, if you're not relaxed, have a little sip of the grape juice.
17.
Who said that?
Aaron.
Aaron, you're the winner. 17 twists. If this doesn't go well, we know who to blame. Aaron, I'm only kidding. You've just perfect, made it perfect. Did I put salt in? I did. Is that 17?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that was 17.
Almost.
Okay. Our little bit of curry powder. You ready to put it in? Shake it in slowly. And we're about to put in about a teaspoon and a half. Don't tilt it too quick, guys, and it's all going to come out. Shake it out nice and slowly. Shawnee, can you see that? Get in nice and close. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Beautiful, beautiful. Excellent. That's our curry powder. Vamos. Okay, how simple is this, guys? How simple is this? Shawnee, let's go have a quick look at our rice so everybody knows and they can catch up. Look at that. Beautiful. You can see already that the liquid has absorbed. So we're probably going to have to put in the same amount of liquid afterwards. Scrape the bottom of the pan so there's nothing sticking there. Everybody okay, Chan? I'm going to throw in a bit more water, guys, because I know it's going to need it. So look at this closely so we see. You see the way the rice has come to the top now and the liquid has already absorbed it. So we know that I'm going to need to put in probably another, just to top it up a little bit. Okay, that's about a cupful. And we see, and that's the beauty of cooking. And that's why I don't want people getting so obsessed with recipes and all that kind of stuff. Because if you're getting obsessed with recipes and something looks slightly different, you go, oh, what do you think all my hair fell out? I stopped caring about recipes when I lost all my hair. Because it's just, watch it. Use your brain. Watch what's going on. You'll be able to tell yourself the answer. Any shout outs, Stills?
Fiona said, legend, I'm back at CUH after being off the scene Thursday. On leave, scared going in, but...
Fiona, there's only one legend here. It's all the healthcare workers that are out there in the country at the moment. You guys are absolute heroes. We've volunteered, and hopefully something's going to come out of it. I volunteered the whole team of Treyvauds to be able to try and help you guys back, because when I'm hearing that canteens are closed in hospitals across the country and our healthcare workers can't get any food, that's a load of crap. There's loads of us off. There's loads of restaurateurs, chefs. We've a full brigade. We can cater for thousands. Fiona, you're the legend, and everybody else who's in the healthcare service. It's going to get a little bit dodgy going forward, but we'll come out at the end of it. So thanks for everything you're doing, Fiona. Don't be scared going back in there. Be the warrior. We know you are. So let's stir. Can you see into that pot, champ? Okay, so I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit more now because we're fully in control now. So we're not going to panic. We're fully in control. And I'm conscious that people are trying to catch up, so I am slowing down a little bit, I hope.
Shout out to Sean in Monaghan.
Sean in Monaghan. How we doing? That's a few in Monaghan we have in now. So let's get that heat up full blast. So you're going to have your 2 pots and pans. Make sure, guys, send me the pictures. Go on to Twitter, Cooking with the Treyvauds, have a bit of crack. You're going to have your 2 pots and pans beside you over there. And you're stirring away. So what we're looking for, just so you understand, guys, is that we want to saute off the onions nice and slow like that, so they're releasing their natural sugars. A little bit of sweetness, countering the flavour of the curry. So sweet and spicy. That's what you laugh at, Shani. What's coming through?
Nothing.
Huh?
And shout out to Jamie and Libby in Athlone.
I tell you, Jamie and Libby, how are we doing that long, guys? It's amazing the amount of people. And we have pretty much a constant flow of viewers coming in, which means everybody's pretty much staying on board. Okay, so we're going to take a second on that. A second on that now. Beautiful. I hope, let me know what the smells are like in your kitchen, guys. The whole kitchen is smelling absolutely fantastic. And it's not that strong. Anybody who's worried about kids eating curry, they won't. They're going to love this. So come here, Shani, I want you to look at this. This is important. So you see, guys, in the pan, there's still just a little bit of liquid, all right? That's the water that's coming out of the mushrooms. So we're going to pretty much wait for that to have evaporated. Okay, can you see that? Just so you should be able to see a little bit of liquid. That's going to be gone in a second. Here's the reason why. Well, it actually catches up perfectly. We're about 30 seconds behind on the feed here in the iPad. I want you to understand cooking. Here's why we're doing that. What we're doing is we're cooking off the water in the curry, which means we're intensifying the flavour. If we didn't do that, we wouldn't have such an intense flavour in the onions and the mushrooms and the curry. That's why we're doing it. It's those simple little things, guys, that make the world of difference in cooking. Simple little things.
Jacob said champion.
Oh my God, Jacob Coleman. There's only one other champion in this planet, and it is you, my furry friend, my greatest commie chef, much better than you. I can tell you one thing, Jacob, would you have put the leek in the dish where I said, not the one with the mushrooms, Dills? No, you're dead right, Jacob. There's no way you would have done that. And I still haven't even heard an apology from you. Okay, so we've pretty much all the liquid gone. So now we're going to throw in our breasts of chicken. And remember in cooking, guys, never panic. Food is talking to you all the time. Listen, there's no major panic here. So just throw that in the pot. We're going to go wash our bowl out and wash our hands. Give us a few shout outs there, Dills.
Shout out to the Brennan family in Swinford, County Mayo.
How are we doing, Brennan family? Hope you're enjoying the fun. Make sure you put a picture up, Brennan family. I want to see you cooking. Johnny, over to the rice for a sec.
Do your boys love all the veg? I find I have to make it plain here.
I'm going to answer that. Get the name of that person. So look at my rice there, guys. So
Caitlin Rice.
Caitlin. Caitlin asked about that, the veg question.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to answer that now. Look at that rice there, guys. The liquid's evaporating. So if you take a grain of rice out now and taste it, it's not cooked, right? But I want you to know the different stages. So there's still that bit of bite in it. Take your bit of carrot out. And that's why we want to cut nice and small. Okay, that's not cooked yet. But in about 7 or 8 minutes, it all will be cooked. So that is perfect. Now, answer to Caitlin's question. Here is the very simple answer. Yes. Good man, Dills. You stir away there now. Perfect. The very simple... Yeah, that's hot. The very simple answer is yes, because we have a very simple rule. It's like my mother and father used to say, if you don't eat it, you're having it for breakfast. And I think what's so crucial in kids eating a lot of different food, and listen up to me, kids, is when you're cooking it yourself, when you understand what you're doing, all of a sudden you realise, do you know what? A carrot, a pea, a leek, a bit of spinach, it's actually pretty tasty, okay? So, I forgot to put in my chicken stock. Doesn't matter, we'll throw it in now. So, yes, in answer to your question, they don't eat peppers. I don't eat peppers, I don't care. I tell you what we definitely don't eat. All these bloggers talking nonsense about kale. If you ever meet anyone who asks you to eat a raw kale smoothie, we're done. Thank you very much. It's been nice knowing you today, but we're just never going to speak to each other again. Raw kale is the most vile thing on the planet. Right up there with coriander. Gank. We're going to put in actually there's one for you. Who likes coriander? There's our chicken stock cube gone in. Beautiful. How simple is this, guys? Nobody's under stress. Nobody's under any panic at all at home. I hope you're doing exactly what we're doing. How are we looking, Dills? Give me 1 sec there now when I get to the bottom of that pan. Give me a look. Because this pan gets very hot because it's copper. So Shani, come in here. Now, look at that. Can we get a good look at that, guys? We put in our mushrooms, our onions, our leek, our chicken, our salt, our pepper, our curry powder, our curry paste if you wanted to do that. And our chicken stock cube.
Janet said she loves coriander.
Janet.
And Susan.
I'll make an exception because you're on the page. If you didn't like the page, I don't know if we could be friends anymore, but I'll make an exception for you guys. I think it tastes like washing up liquid. Bet you the next time you have coriander, you're going to go, he's right. But each to their own. Coriander. Coriander. Guess who said that?
Jimmy.
Jimmy Nolan. Everybody knows Cousin Jimmy. Okay. Dills, this is the last chance of the night. Are you ready, kids? Your last chance. You gonna join me? Guess what time it is, guys? It's time for the sizzle dance. The sizzle dance. Listen. Sizzle. Oh, sizzle. Sizzle. Sizzle dance. Still not gonna do it. I thought in rehearsals we said we were gonna do it. No?
No.
There's people all across the country on the sizzle dance. Kids, have your Ribena, mum and dad, bit of grape juice. Beautiful. Now, here's the big lesson. Yes, I know people are asking me, I don't drink wine, I don't want wine, I'm afraid my kids are eating, I don't want the wine in it. Don't worry, they'll be locked, they'll sleep much better. I'm sorry, don't worry, it actually burns off and there's no alcohol in it. Okay, I give my kids a shot of brandy in their hot cocoa I'm only kidding. Okay, here's what I want you to listen and pay attention to. Come over here and have a look in the pot, Johnny. Okay, this is absolutely crucial. We want that to evaporate. And here's why. Because we want to intensify the flavour. So if I pour my cream into that now, that means it's going to be a watery, winey taste. And we don't want that. So here's the logic behind it. You're letting that simmer, bubble away. You're letting it reduce. We're going to top it up with a little bit of water because remember the stock cube we put in there. Otherwise that's going to be very strong. So we need to dilute that a little bit too. Okay, so have a look at that pot, Johnny, so everybody's catching up. Okay, and look at that. You can see it's thickening up. It's up nice and hot. And that's reducing away. Over to our rice, guys. Dills, give us some shout outs. Over to the rice, Johnny. Now, look at this rice. So go into the bottom. You can see the way most of that liquid has evaporated. So you guys use a spoon because it's hot. Okay? I'm okay. There's supposed to be people giving out now for using my fingers. We'll put in your finger. Taste the rice. It's not too bad. So we're going to drop that down to really low heat. Maybe if you're, like my oven goes up to 6 on the hob, drop it down to maybe 1.5, 2. Just a little bit more liquid.
Shout out to the Lean family, especially Jack.
Jack, Deline, how are you, my friend?
Lean family.
Oh, Deline, sorry. Jack Lean, how are you, buddy? Great to have you on board, and I hope you're cooking. And I can't wait to see the picture of you and all the family sitting down to dinner. Now, look at the rice, guys. Okay, I can tell that's not a million miles off it. Now, back over to the pot. And here we go. See the way this is very hot now, guys, so be careful. Okay, all the way into the bottom. See the way most of that is reduced and evaporated. So now we're going to top it up with a little bit of water. Okay, only a little bit. And the exact same principle. We're going to mix that up and allow that to reduce. And all the time, we're cooking the chicken here all the time, okay? So that's what we're doing, and we're intensifying the flavour all the time. How am I doing, Big Philo? You're a chef, buddy. Huh? How am I doing? Would you cook this? I hope you see pictures of your family as well doing it later on. Sorry, come this side so you can see. Now, look at this. Absolutely simple. Let me know what the smells are like in the kitchen at the moment, guys. Let me know if you're enjoying it. Let me know if you're on time. How are we doing on time-wise? Is everybody keeping up? Jade, age 10, is watching. Hi, Jade. Barry, how are you doing? It is Jade. My eyesight's gone to pot, lads. Where's that gone? Shout out.
Jade.
To the Murray family. Hi, the Murray family. Where are you, guys? I'm going to turn that down because we want to simmer. If you think it's getting really bubbly, that actually makes your chicken quite tough. So just simmer. Nice and gentle and relaxed. Can you see? You can see better than you do.
Her smells. Her kitchen smells lovely.
Fantastic. Absolutely delighted to hear this. Now. Okay, guys, so coming up now in a sec, we're going to add in the cream. I said get about 250 mils. I got two things. What size is that? That is about 250 mils. Yeah, I got two just in case. Okay, now one is going to be enough. I want to let that come into the pot for a sec, Shani, so everybody sees. Okay, so look at that, the way it's all evaporating and nicely. That's perfect. One little last check of our rice. How are we all doing? Everybody still tune in? Everybody's still here? Okay, so back to the rice champ over here for a sec. So you can see there's still just a little bit of water. So that's going to be cooked off perfectly. Taste your carrots. Are they cooked? If they're not, don't worry. You might have cut them a little bit bigger than I did. So it might take an extra few minutes. So don't worry. Don't stop just because I stopped. Wait till it's cooked. Wait till the rice is cooked. Wait till the carrots is cooked. Okay, now we go in with our cream. I'm going to put in about half of this and see how we're looking, okay? And that's going to slow the entire thing down.
James Donnelly wants a shout out.
James Donnelly, there's your shout out. Thanks a million, James. Okay, so mix this all up. And people were asking earlier on is, can you see the way it's all quieting down now, lads? can you use coconut milk? I'd use coconut cream. If you're using the milk, yes, it can reduce and thicken up a little bit, but you can also thicken it up with a little bit of corn flour. Mix in with a little bit of grape juice or a little bit of water or something like that. Get all the lumps out and add in the corn flour. It'll thicken it all up. That's pretty much our curry. It's more the flavour I want you trying, guys. It's more taking out the fear of being able to cook, and it's more the fact that kids are going to taste this and go, Mom, did I tell you I didn't like curry before? What was I on about? That was amazing. It's the nicest dish I ever had. So we're not a million miles off it. We're going to let that simmer away, thicken up. This will give a chance for everybody to catch up.
Somebody said, I can't remember her name, is it okay if you use coconut milk instead of cream?
Yeah, of course you can absolutely use, that's what I came up with just in case. You can absolutely use the coconut milk. It mightn't reduce as much, but just use a corn flour to thicken it down. Mix that in with a little bit of water, or I think we deserve a little bit of grape juice, guys. We've cooking absolutely fine. How long are we on the go? We're only on the go about 50 minutes and dinner's ready in about 3 or 4. Sláinte. Did you hear somebody saying that on ITV today? Slaha. I couldn't even pronounce it. Sláinte. Hello? Beautiful. Now, how are we all doing?
Can you use natural yogurt?
Yeah, I'm going to take that out. I have natural yogurt. I said either natural yogurt or sour cream. I'm going to take that out of the fridge. Why does that thing keep disappearing? Sinead Lucy himself is cooking and I'm supervising. The smell is divine. I love it, Sinead. Kitchen smells of white wine, vinegar after I knock balance my little mouth. Brilliant. Can you use natural yogurt? We have that one yet. How much of the cream? I've put in about 200 mils there, guys. I'm going to turn that down so it simmers very nicely. Shout out to Laura Brennan, Mary's niece. Hi, Laura. To Mark Coleman, it's his birthday. Oh, lads, we should wash our hands. Come on, the coronavirus. Ready? For Mark Brennan, let's go. Happy birthday to you, everybody. Happy birthday to you. In the fingers. Happy birthday, dear Mark. Happy birthday to you. To do it twice. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Anything for the sizzle dance. Happy birthday, dear Mark Brennan. Happy birthday to you.
It wasn't Brennan.
Was it not? I guarantee there's a Mark Brennan somewhere in the world whose birthday is. Oh, Mark Coleman. Mark, I'm not washing my hands again for 40 seconds. Now, here we go. We're nearly done, guys. That's thickening up nicely. Okay, beautiful. Let's have a little look at our rice, which is nearly there, Sean. Okay, so you see all the liquid, it's nearly all evaporated. It's a kind of a pilaf rice. And I know there's different ways to make it. As I said, the important thing is I want kids in the kitchen cooking. After seeing the reaction from Mondays, that's all I care about. I don't care if people say, oh, I know how to make a better rice. Off you go. Go do your Facebook Live videos. We'll all come and watch you. This is how we're doing it here. And what I'm going to do, actually, that's done. I can tell. Taste a piece of carrot. Perfect. I'm turning the rice off in my kitchen. The residual heat will finish that off, okay? And it'll all evaporate. If your carrots and your rice aren't cooked, give it another minute, just wait. But that's done perfectly for me. So I'm turning off the heat. Perfect. Out of the way, I'm going to get my yogurt out of the fridge, because we're not a million miles off serving. This is only another dish that's taken us about an hour. If you were doing this at home and had it all prepped, start to finish, you're probably talking about half an hour. Now, beautiful. Everything absolutely fantastic, and we're nearly good to serve. So, getting our yogurt ready.
Teresa said you have a great assistant, and I hope he's being well paid.
What is it, $150 an hour? $150 an hour, but I give him rent free and food free. Will I tell you a funny one? Do you remember our cook along on Monday, where we cooked into the bin? What's here? Where we cooked 4 beautiful breasts of chicken. That video is still here. If you're enjoying this and it's your first time, that's still here. Do you know what the cameraman son of mine said after we did it? What are we having for dinner, Dad? Between your man and the leek with the mushrooms, and the other fella, after we just spent an hour and a half cooking dinner that night, what are we having for dinner, Dad? I don't know. Do you know what? I've decluttered, like everybody, decluttered the house more than I've ever done before in my life. So much so, in the shed today, for 4 hours, I found another son that I didn't realise I had. That's what's going on in all the homes around the country. We're decluttering everything. Absolutely fantastic. That's simmering away. Do you know what I want you all to do now, guys? Taste the sauce. Okay? Before we go with anything, taste the sauce. It's very hot, so be careful. Oh, If yours is half as good as that, we're all in for a treat. That is fantastic. Mini spoon for the mini me. Dills, you're going to be bald when you're my age. Get used to it. Look at that. Little taste, blowing it out because it's hot. Taste, taste, taste.
The leeks make it all better.
I love it. The leeks make it all the better. Oh, Dills, I love it. I love it. Now, guys, I tell you, I know I'm getting all people saying how happy they are with the stuff I'm posting up on the Facebook. We've doubled our Facebook page numbers in 48 hours. We've trebled the followers of our Facebook page in 24 hours. The video has gone almost, as I said, nearly 550,000 views, reaching over 1 million people. It's absolutely insane. I couldn't be doing it if it wasn't for these two guys, my cameraman and my trusty assistant. So the lads, they're all brilliant. They're all absolutely. Sean was very upset Monday. Everyone's saying, "Oh, well done, Dad. Well done, Dylan." And Sean was going, "What the hell? Did I do nothing?" Okay, that's all my way of slowing things down, letting you all catch up. We are now ready to serve. We are now absolutely perfectly ready to serve. I want to show you, anyone's worried about the chicken, do not be afraid. Take it out and slice it in half. Don't be afraid. Okay, I know this is cooked, but you guys take it out. Get in close up on that, Shoni. Perfect. Okay. Jeez, that is gorgeous. That's what I want you all to do. Give a quick shout out, guys, because we're going to serve now in a couple of seconds.
Samantha said, "Can I see into the chicken? I think there's too much liquid in mine."
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Have a look. What was her name?
Samantha.
Samantha. Sorry, Samantha. Yeah, absolutely. Look. And don't worry. I mean, let that reduce. If it hasn't gone thick enough for you, don't worry about it. Just drop it right down and let it simmer away. And even if you're still worried about it, just take it out afterwards. Maybe we didn't reduce the water enough, or maybe we didn't reduce the wine enough before we added the cream. Okay, so don't worry about it. Now you know for next time. That's cooking. There's no such thing as bad cooking. Absolutely no such thing as bad cooking. You're learning all the time, and don't ever be afraid. Okay, now we're going to put that there to that side. Oh, that is so tasty. He's licking his fingers. He's doing. Oh. Trot on to a different Facebook site. This is a no moan zone. A no moan zone. Okay, now let's get ready to serve up. Beautiful. Let's bring our rice over. Okay, absolutely fantastic. What do I need? I need this. My big spoon-og. Okay. Oh, look at that. Absolute cracking rice. Beautiful. Make sure, guys, I want pictures. I want everybody showing me their finished dish. I'm going to get this out of the way. I'm going to throw it there. I want everybody to send me pictures. We're going to turn that off. Beautiful. Throw that over into the sink, buddy. Now, I hope we're all having a good time, guys. We're going to be finished now in a couple of minutes. I hope you've enjoyed coming on board. Look at that. Our sauce is absolutely perfect. So we're going to ladle our curry on top. Another little piece of chicken on top there. And I want you to trust me, right? People out there saying, "I hate mango chutney. I hate natural yogurt." This all works. Trust me, it absolutely works perfectly. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take one little bit of our natural yogurt, okay? And that goes on top, comme ça. And then we're going to put a little bit of our mango chutney, or somebody's asking me about apple, anything you want, any kind of chutney, something sweet and fruity and everything. I'm going to get that out of the way. And I'm just going to put just a little bit like that on top into the sink, my little buddy. We're going to finish up in a sec, guys, so give us a shout out. Vicky Phelan was saying she was coming on board. I didn't get a chance to see if she was there or not.
Shout out to Ashlyn and Brian.
Shout out to Ashlyn and Brian. How are we doing, guys? Where's that pointer? I can't see. Shout out to Ashlyn and Brian. How are we doing, guys? Well done. Amazing job. Thanks, Sadie. We're not ready to serve. Don't worry about it, James. Take your time. You serve when you're ready to serve. I got these pompadons. Okay. And we're just going to put, maybe crack one like that in the back here. I'm going to get a little bit of, everything looks amazing with a little bit of, that's flat leaf parsley, not coriander. Look at that, right in on top there. Okay, guys, trust me when I say this. It's not me who's doing a service for all you guys. It's you guys who've been absolutely amazing. Blown away by the comments about just upbeat and all that kind of stuff. This is what I want you all to do. get into the kitchen every single night with the kids. We've got about 2 weeks at least of doing this. So get in, 1 meal a day, have a bit of crack, have a bit of fun. There's nothing processed there bar the pompadour. It's so simple, it's so easy to do it all. And we've just made an absolute amazing dish. Go grab us a fork over there. Please, please, please put up the pictures, send us to them, tell us if you enjoyed it, tell us if you like it. Have your little bit of grape juice. Cameraman is multitasking. I'm gonna get in with a little bit of my rice. Oh, the flavour of that is amazing, guys. My grape juice. Bills, say good. It's good night from me.
Good night from me.
And it's good night from him. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Is there any questions, Shawnee? Is there anybody coming in panicking?
Nope.
Everybody hopefully is up to it. Everyone's hopefully not a million. Don't forget, if your carrots aren't cooked in the rice, just wait. If your sauce hasn't reduced enough in the chicken, just wait. Take your time, but don't wait on posting up the pictures. Let us know we were actually talking to people. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Will we do another one? What do you reckon? I think we might. If people want us, let's go to the pub for a minute. See you next time, guys. Enjoy the curry.